class we started discussing about the nomenclature of organic compounds. Okay, so we'll continue. So when we name an organic compound, we have to follow some rules. These rules are very simple. Okay, naming of organic compounds is much more scientific than naming a human being, because when you name a human being, hardly we have any logic. We may have some fascinations for some word, so we give the name to the child in that way. Okay, but when you name an organic compound, I told you that we have to follow this trend. This is the secondary prefix, then primary prefix, then word root, then primary suffix, followed by secondary suffix. In secondary prefix, this is the place for substitution. What is the substitution? Anything which is attached to the main ring is called substitution. That is, it will lie outside the main chain. Like suppose we have a highway or main road in the town. The small roads go and joins with the main road. We call them lanes. So lanes are the substitutions. Then here what you write, if the compound is cyclic, we have to use the word cyclo. And word root depends on number of carbon atoms in the main chain. Primary prefix, if the compound contains only single bond, we call them as ANE. And if it contains double bond, we call it ENE. If it contains triple bond, we call it YE. And secondary suffix is the place for functional group. Definition of functional group I'm not going to tell because you have done in school. Okay? Functional. Okay. So there are some rules are there which is being laid down by the IUPAC. So we are going to write now rules for naming alkenes. Rules for naming alkenes. So please write. Okay. What is the rule? First is determine the longest chain. You have to first find out the longest chain. Why? Because once you find out the longest chain, then you have to count the number of carbon. And after counting the number of carbon, then we can determine the word root. Determine the longest chain for ascertaining word root. Second, if the main chain has substitutions, substitution or substitutions, then numbering of carbon atom of the main chain should be done. Okay? Now, from where you will do the numbering. The numbering of the carbon atom should be done from that side. That side means what? Left, right, top, bottom, from any side. From that side, from which it is nearest, or the carbon atom should have least number. Okay. Do you write? Then I'll give you example. Then I have to explain and give you example. Say, we have taken this. See, here the main chain does not have any substitution. All right. So what will be the name? So I'm going to write the name here. So SP, my request is that you always write, before writing the name, you write this one. Make it a habit. You will not make any mistake in naming. Okay. See, this main chain does not have any substitution. It is neither cyclic. Okay. Now see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is with 5 means pent. Does not have any carbon-carbon double bond or triple bond. So it will be ANE. No functional group. What is the name? Name is, and this is a single word. You should not give any gap. How many carbon it has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does not have any substitution. So what will be the name? Huh? Below this, you'll write this one. Below this, again, you'll write this. So what is this? See, does not have any substitution. Huh? Sorry, first we'll write here. This. Word root. How many are there? 6. It is cyclic. So I'll write now here. Cyclo. Does not have any substitution. Double bond or triple bond. Any. No functional group. So the name is cyclohexane. Otan gorom jol. Say this is this. So let us find out the main chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this way also it is 5, and this way also it is 5. Okay. So you can count from this side, you can count from right hand side, from any side, you can find. So what did you find here? You have found that your main chain contains 5 carbons. So I'll write here now pent. Now we find one substitution is there. Okay. So it contains how many carbon? 1 carbon. So 1 carbon we know what? 1 carbon is METH. For substitution, what we'll do? Along with that, I'll add here YL. So it is called methyl. The name of the substitution is methyl. Now, see in this case, now we have to go for numbering. See if I number from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is on the 4th carbon. If I number from right hand side, 1, 2. So it is nearest from right hand side, or the carbon number is 4 is lower than, sorry, 2 is lower than 4. So what does it say? The carbon atom should have least number. So I'll now number from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the place for substitution. This is the place. So I have to write down the location of the substitution. So what should I write down here? I'll write here 2, means it is on 2nd carbon. And after that, I have to give a hyphen. So it is 2 methyl. Does not have any double bond or triple bond. So it will be A and E. No functional group. So the name of the compound is 2 methyl. It will be 2 methyl pentane. Now suppose it contains, yes. Say it contains one more substitution. CH2, CH3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So we have to number it from right hand side. 1, 2, 3. So it starts here. If I start from left hand side, it is 3. So again, numbering has to be done from right hand side. So now see, in this place I have to write the name of two substitutions. So why I write the name? I will not write in the numerical order. That is, I will not write 2-methyl, 3-ethyl. I have to write in the alphabetical order, irrespective of their carbon number. So I will write here 3-ethyl. Then I'll write here 2. And when I put a number after the word, there should be hyphen from both sides. Hyphen before, hyphen after. Don't put comma. I found many people are writing comma. Don't use your own way of writing. So it is 3-ethyl, 2-methyl. We will follow alphabetical order. We will not follow the follow the number. So the name of the compound will be 3-ethyl 2-methyl 20. See here. Suppose it is this. So again here also, if I count from here 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, so numbering has to be done from the right hand side because this is 2 is lesser than 3. So we find that there are 2 methyl groups on the second and the third carbon and 1 ethyl group is on the third carbon. Okay. So for when we have 2 similar substitutions, we will write here. We'll write here 2, 3 dimethyl. Okay. This is ethyl. See, alphabetically D comes before E. But mind it, this is a multiple. We will not consider the alphabet of the multiple. We will only consider the name, alphabet of the name of the group. So in this case, it will be 2, 3 dimethyl. We will not write here 2, 3 dimethyl ethyl. No. We have to forgo this alphabet of the multiple. So it will be 2, 3 dimethyl 20. When the similar substitutions are occurring in more than one carbon, their positions are being indicated with comma. B. If the substitutions are present in equivalent carbon atoms on both sides, the numbering of carbon atoms are done on alphabetical order. These rules you know it. I know in school you have done. Suppose you have here CH2, CH3, CH, CH3, CH2, CH3. See if I number it from left hand side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I do it from right hand side 1, 2, 3. So here also 3 and here also 3. So in that case, name of this is ethyl and this is methyl. So in that case, we will give priority to the alphabetical order. So right now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the numbering will be done from this side. So name will be 3 ethyl 4 methyl. What is the word root? Hex. No double bond or triple bond. So the name is 3 ethyl 4 methyl hexane. See, I have not given any gap. I told you not to finishing, you tell. Okay, first and now I'll explain. Then you will write the rule. Say you have this molecule. So if I number it from this is ethyl and this is methyl. So earlier we have number from left hand side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now see in this case when you have more than 2 substitution, what happens? Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this case, the numbering is done on the basis of lowest locant rule, or we call it lowest sum rule. See what we are going to do. In this case, we'll add the position or carbon number from both sides. All right. So if I start from left hand side, my first substitution occurs on third carbon. So right now here LS left hand side. Okay. So what is this? It is here 3. Next substitution occurs on 4th, but there are 2 substitutions. So I'll write here now 4 plus 4. So it comes to 11. If I do it from right hand side, on third carbon, I have 2 substitutions. So right hand side. So it is on third carbon, see 3. 2 are there. So right now here 3 plus 3. Then it is on the 4th carbon ethyl group 4. So it comes to 10. So here the sum is lower, is lesser than 11. So we'll follow this, we will not follow this. So this will not, this is, we are not going to follow. Okay, wrong. We are going to follow this. This is right. Okay, so we have to write the rule. So now we'll write here. See. In case of multiple substitutions, write it, that is more than 2. The numbering of carbon atoms is done on the basis of lowest locant rule. What we will write here now. Earlier we used to call it lowest sum rule. Now somehow the name is being changed by IUPAC. Lowest sum rule. So this is the one. So write down. And after that, I will not write the name, you will write it. You will write it. carbons are there in the main chain? Main chain, how many carbon it has?
6.
So what should you write now? In the what road?
X.
Huh? Trying, sir. However, to you. Then, is it cyclic? Huh? Is the molecule is cyclic?
No, sir.
Then you should not write anything. Then you have to write a substitution. Substitution you have to write in alphabetical order. So numbering has to be done from which side? Left or right?
Right.
Then, so which will come first? Ethyl or methyl?
Methyl.
Huh? Which will come first? When you write the name of the substitution, what is the order of writing? Do you write on the basis of their number or by their alphabets?
Alphabet.
Then methyl comes before ethyl. ABCD you forgot. Huh? So which will come first?
Ethyl.
সামনে পাইলে না ধরো আমি থাবাই বাট তুলি। So it will be, position is what? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be 4 ethyl. Then on third carbon, how many methyl you have?
2.
So it will be trying, sir. তাহলে আমি সামনে পাই। So it will be 4 ethyl, 3, 3 dimethyl hexa. এমন পিটা দিব না দরিয়া। Write it. Write the name. Number from both sides. find out which is lower than right. First, you find out the main chain. Main chain you will count. You will count from this side. You will count from this side. You will count it like this. You will count it like this. From all sides you will count. Right. Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is our main chain. Okay, now substitutions. All right. So we'll from which side we'll number it. So I'll write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll write now here. Left hand side. So left hand side, if I start counting, first substitution occurs at the third position, then occurs in the fourth position, then occurs in the fifth position, then occurs in the sixth position. So how much it comes? 7 plus 5 is 12 plus 6, 18. Right hand side, if I do, I think it may be same only. 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. So it comes to be 18. So I can do it numbering from any side. Left hand side or right hand side is same. Now the preference will be given to whom? Should I go for right hand side or left hand side? Obviously not, because it's an equivalent or tie. So in that case, I give preference to the alphabetical order. So it is third from right. It is third from right. So in this case, this is correct. This is wrong. Alpha, we have done on basis of alphabetical order. Now write. I will not write. See here, how many carbons are there? 3. So this group is called propyl. This is ethyl. These are what? Methyl. Right now, in alphabetical order. This one will be alphabetical order. This will come first. It will be 6 ethyl. After E, M will come because M and OP. So it will be, you run from left hand side. So it will be, oh, we have gone for this. So 1, 3, 4. 3, 4.
Dimethyl.
Dimethyl. Then
5 propyl.
5 propyl.
Octane.
Then it is octane.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I thought we have to start the number from the left-hand side.
Yes. We have done from this one.
So then ethyl should get 3, no? The number.
Good. Good. Yeah, it should be correct. 3. Then it will be, here it will be 5, 6, na?
Yes, sir.
5, 6. Good. 5, 6. And
4 propyl.
4. Nice. What is your name?
Sir, Platisha.
Very good. Others are all blind, including me also. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, now see here. I have not seen your face. Most of your face, I do not know how you look like. Only one girl I have met. It is Mallika. So today I'll go to her house and I'll break her head. Okay. I don't think you look like this. Okay? This is you. Okay. See here. This ear is attached to your head. So I'll call this to be substitution. Why? Because your height is not being determined by your ear. Neither your hair also, we count it when you measure your height. Otherwise, the girls would have been always taller than the boys. Boys always feel proud, no, that we are taller than girls. If you take into consideration hair, then the girl should be the tallest. So hair is also being considered as a substitution. Ear is also a substitution. See now. So suppose you are wearing a ring. So this, how that ring is attached to our body? Ring is attached to the ear. Ear is attached to the body. So should I not call it substitution on substitution? Substitution is on substitution. See here, look at our hand. Our hand is attached to the main body. Now, these fingers are attached to the hand only. So in that case, the finger is attached to the hand means it is substituted on substitution. So we are going to do some complex naming which is essential for your entrance exam. Okay. So if you are interested, I'll write. Otherwise, I will not write. So you have to choose. But it is there in the book. Okay. Should I do?
Yes, sir.
Achha. Why did you join now? Najia, I think, na? Join now?
Sir, I was having bad connection.
What?
Sir, bad connection.
Bad connection. Dara telling stories, na?
No, no, sir, I'm serious.
I was initially, I was as simple as a child. But mixing with you people, I also become very intelligent these days. Dara. Bad connection, na? This. So let us first find out the longest chain. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let us count from this side also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is our main chain. So be very careful, huh? Just to confuse you, they will give it like this. Okay. Then where from we should start numbering? We should always go for numbering from whichever side is lower. See here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left hand side. 1, 2. So in this case, lowest sum rule is not applicable. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need not go for left hand side. Now see, very interesting. What is this? Ethyl. What is this? Methyl. Now see here. In this case, earlier we used to call them as isopropyl. Now with these days you do not call it. See here. This is a substitution. This is a substitution. So do you not find a methyl group is attached to this one? So this is a substitution on what? See, if you timing you forget CH3, then it should be CH2. Suppose it is not there, valence of carbon is 4, then I should put what? See here. Okay, just to make you understand. If it is not there, we know the valency of carbon is 4, so it is 1, 2, 3. Then 4th should be hydrogen. But this hydrogen is being replaced by a methyl group. So it is a substitution on what? See, if it is CH2, CH3, then it's what? Is it not actual? What is the actual substitution? It was ethyl. Huh? So this is substitution on substitution. See. So we always go for numbering on the main chain. We are not going to write here. The earlier these substitutions are being named with 1 prime, 2 prime, just to differentiate. Now what we'll do here? We find this group is bonded to the 4th carbon. So this is bonded to the 4th carbon of the main chain. But we find here that this methyl is bonded to the 1st carbon of this group. So earlier we used to number it like this 1 and 2, but these days we do not number it. We write it like this. Say this is the main road. Okay. So this is the lane. Lane goes straight. But for in your house, you have to come like this. So this is the main road. This is the lane. Then what do you call this one? When another road comes to the lane, what do you call it? What do you call? Say, why should you be shy? What do you call it? Bi-lane. So there will be various bi-lane are there, na? So what do you call it? We'll call it first bi-lane. So this will be second bi-lane, this will be third bi-lane. Okay? So in this case, we find this carbon is bonded to this main chain. So we'll write number 1 here and 2 here. But this in the name, we'll put this number within bracket. So how I'm going to write the name? See here. How I'm going to write the name here? So I'll go for alphabetical order. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll write now here. Secondary prefix is what? Okay, I'll write left hand. So it is 5 ethyl. Then I'll write here. See here. This methyl is bonded to the ethyl group. Actual group should have been ethyl. So what I'll write now here? 1 methyl ethyl. Why did I put in bracket? Because this methyl is bonded to the main chain and this methyl is bonded to the substitution. So I have to put inside the bracket. So this methyl belongs to ethyl group. But on which carbon is attached? To the first carbon of the ethyl, which is bonded to this. So ethyl for 1 methyl. Then I'll go for, this is the main chain. Outside the main chain, outside the bracket, these are number of main chain. Inside is for the substitution. So 5 ethyl for 1 methyl ethyl. Then 2 methyl. How many carbons are there? 8. This you call it octet. Now, if say, if this is this like this, then how many are there? There are 2 methyl on the same carbon. Then what will be the name here? 1, 1 dimethyl ethyl. Write down.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Say it is this. Okay. So let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which one will take now? We'll take that side which is more substituted. See here. If I count for this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many substitutions are there? 1, 2. The whole group is 3. If I count, go for this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many are there? This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This will be done just to confuse you. So whichever side contains more substitution, that will be the main chain. All right. So in this case, you have to be a little bit careful because it is very easy to make you full. Just you wait. Then who is going to make full? Then you enjoy. Like this, na? Good. Okay. So it will be. This will be the main chain. This will not be. Okay. So now we'll number from which side? Obviously, I'll do from the right hand side because left hand side subtraction starts from the fourth term. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So what will be the name now? See here. This group is what? Propyl. This group is what? Ethyl. And how many methyl group you have here? 1, 2, 3. So I have to go for alphabetical order. So it will be what? I'll start with this. It will be 4 ethyl. After that, you have methyl. You have this, 3 carbon is propyl. So alphabetically, this will come first. So it will be on the second carbon, you have 1 methyl. 6th carbon, you have 1 methyl. 7th carbon, you have 1 methyl. So we'll go for now trimethyl. In alphabetical order, we will not take tri, we will take not T into consideration because name is methyl. Then 5 propyl. Then comes octet. All right. Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now for alkene and alkyne, we'll do it on Friday. Because now only hardly few minutes are left. Huh? So every day at 9 o'clock you are having class in school. Hello. Huh? Are you having class in school at every day 9 o'clock?
So 9:30.
9:30. Okay, you can have some breakfast and something like that. Okay. Then bye.
Thank you, sir.